Oh! Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. Well, today's a big day. So today, some big news in the media. That's right, the trailer for Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has finally dropped, giving us our first look at... Alright, you know what, I can't even pretend anymore. Stranger Things 3 is coming. So the trailer for Season 3 of Stranger Things 3, as it's aptly called, has finally dropped. And I'm a little excited about it. Alright, now, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Stranger Things. I don't have any particular fondness for the show. It's not like there's some sort of major attachment I feel to this television series. It's ridiculous, really. So it goes without saying that I'll be able to give a fair and objective point of view on this trailer. I've been saying for, 3 years now, and probably will continue to be saying for the next decade or so, that thus far in the 21st century, Stranger Things is the single greatest piece of media that has come into the world. It hits on everything that I love, at least. This nostalgia for these 80s kids' adventure movies, sci-fi, horror. It's got heart, it's got comedy, it's got drama, it's got spooks and scares. Something for everyone to love in Stranger Things. And anybody who doesn't like it either hasn't watched it or doesn't have a soul. So, to be fair, I have already seen this trailer about 6 times, but 7 always has been my lucky number. But I'll watch it again, and then probably 10 more times after that, but I'll watch it right now, with you guys, and then we'll chat about it. Alright, so we're starting with Dustin, who I like just a little bit. And I love this camp outfit. It's pretty sick. I was Dustin for 3 years in a row for Halloween, so I think it's time to update my cosplay with this little green and yellow John Deere ensemble that he's rocking right now. With little R2-D2 and some robots going down the hallway. At first I was like, what is happening here? But I think this is a great reveal. Also love the Farrah Fawcett hairspray. And this is my favorite thing about this show, is it just hits on these kids, and they get to be kids, which you don't get to see a lot in shows or movies like this. Is being a TV series, we get the time to see them be kids. This is just another great moment. Netflix, we take over the world. Alright, so now we're out in the open field as Baba O'Reilly plays. Great remix of this, by the way. And in case you didn't know we were out in a field, the first lyric of the song is "Out Here in the Field." Hit the Hawkins Post, finally get some journalism and see what the rest of the town thinks about what the hell has been happening in this town. Billy, still an asshole, but God, he's got a great body. Hopper, getting stood up, it looks like. Looking all suave and dashing. Hopper never gets dressed up, so Joyce should feel bad about herself. Yeah, and this line, we're not kids anymore. Yeah, you can tell, because Finn Wolfhard looks like he's 25 and should have a crappy mustache at this point. So my theory is that Joyce wants to move, and that's why Will's getting all upset about his friends, because Hopper even talks about that later, I think. July 4th, so don't expect me to go to any barbecues, friends. I love this whole mall vibe. That was that first teaser they dropped. I got real pumped for that. We're going to do the Toy Story 4 crossover where they're at the carnival. It's going to be great. And we got a lot happening right now. A lot of upside down stuff with Elle. A lot of Hopper and Joyce drama. Sliding down the mall. I hope we get a really fun musical sequence a la Robin Sparkle's Let's Go to the Mall. Alright, what are we all looking at? We got a little Spielberg reaction shot here. Love the fireworks. The color scheme for this season I'm really digging. I also think that they're going to have the best soundtrack yet if they keep it up based on this trailer. Because I loved the Thriller trailer last year, but this one is top-notch. Alright, this thing. Let's talk. What are we going to call this thing? My vote is Venom Gorgon, because it looks like Venom. Because last year we had the Demodogs, and we had the Demogorgon, of course. Stranger Things 3, Stranger Things 3. Oh, we got a great button here. Oh, I love this. Their relationship's my favorite thing in the world. Look at Steve, just picking up a part-time job to be able to put bread on the table for his daughter and son. I guess that would make Dustin his daughter and son. Alright, let me stop this before someone else's trailer breakdown starts playing. So that was the trailer. Hopefully you've watched it already for real, because it's great. I think it gets everyone really, really pumped without giving away too much. It gives you that little taste of what the big bad is going to be this season. Because you remember the end of last season, spoilers for season 2 if you haven't watched it yet, we got that reveal that, just even though they think that everything's all fine and dandy at the Snowball, no, there's still some shit going down. So we got our little peek at that creature. What do you think that's going to be called? Comment that or text it to me if you know me personally, because I want to have a chat about that. That thing looks weird. It's like part demogorgon, part venom, part symbiote. Do have to say, in fairness, some of the CGI looks a little wonky to me. Now, they still have 3 months to figure it out and put it together, but that's kind of been my worry with the show, is like, it started so big and great with the demogorgon being like this excellent villain for them to be chasing against, like this almost unbeatable villain that they end up having to defeat. And then season 2, they still managed to escalate it and make it believable. My worry is that, like, you have to keep escalating to keep it interesting so it doesn't just stay stagnant, but when are we going to reach the point where we've escalated so far past the point of believability and being able to suspend our disbelief and get invested in the fact that these kids are still taking down these monsters with the help of, one cop who actually cares what's going on in this town. So I'm a little worried about that, but I am, like, beyond optimistic that they're going to pull it off. Because, they took the time, 2 years, to make it what it needs to be and finish the story and the scripts and get them to the place where they can get to really, really put something great together, and they've never let me down so far. Looks like we're going to get more of Dustin and Steve Adventures in Babysitting, which is going to be great. And that's kind of always been my favorite thing about the series, is that each set of characters is, like, operating within their own genre. Like, in season 1, you had the kids doing their little, like, 80s kids adventure movie, Stand By Me, E.T. thing. You had Nancy and Jonathan, who were in this, like, legit, like, horror slasher vibe. And then you had Hopper and Joyce in this, like, government conspiracy thriller, and I thought that was awesome, how they continue to, like, weave these different genres together, and that's what keeps it interesting and makes all the characters so likable. All the characters so likable. Even Billy, he's a shitty dude, but I've, like, gotten invested in, like, what his purpose for existence is, and, like, why he is the way he is. It's something just really interesting to watch. So I'm really interested to see where these characters go. Hope you liked the trailer. If you're excited, leave us a like, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications. Now I'm going to go play the Stranger Things theme song on repeat for the next 3 months. By the way, if you haven't already, you need to listen to the Stranger Things theme song remixed with Childish Gambino's Bonfire. It is great.